Hello, divine creators. Welcome to Dumela Universe. We are Kemet. Thank you so much for joining us. Let us see what is available at this time. Let's see what's coming through for all of us. We trust you are well. Okay. Gateway. Change. Okay, beautiful beings. The main message coming through is at this time, there's a major transition happening for many of us, and all of us are experiencing it in different ways. And as you see, here's the gateway, this unicorn coming through this passage. The unicorn is a mystical being, a mystical frequency, not of this world. But when this frequency came into the physical realm, it was seen as this creature, a horse-like creature with a horn on its third eye. So understand that however you are to be now is fantastical, it's magical, because you're allowing aspects of your source to come into being, to manifest in the physical for the very first time as source, no longer restricting it as this is how it should be, this is how it's going to be, this is how my profession is going to look like, this is how I'm going to make money, this is how my relationship is going to look like, this is where I'm going to live. You're no longer structuring your future through your ideas, through your restrictions, your definitions, even your imagination and fantasizing and daydreaming. You're finding yourself more present, and whenever you get lost in these daydreams, it doesn't feel as captivating as before. For we have delivered this message in another reading, but we'll bring it again through, that yes, when we were unawakened and awakening, the daydreaming and the fantasizing and the imagining assisted you to look beyond your current affairs, your current state. It allowed that sense of hope, that sense of moreness. And Source is saying, yes, that sense of moreness is still alive, but now to release the restriction of even visually deciding how it looks like, because some of the frequencies don't want you to have any idea. Because even your vision, even your structuring, even those daydreams limit your frequency for coming into the truth of you. Humans have given you the understanding of how a unicorn looks. Does a unicorn really look like this? It doesn't mean if you resonate with this, it's wrong, no. But the frequency asks, let me show you even more how I am. Don't limit me to what you have known. Allow me to flow freely and fluidly. Allow me to come more. And should you allow this to be a symbol for our frequency, that's okay. However, still allow us that freedom. We are not concerned. Your symbol doesn't limit us. We just ask you not to limit what you receive from us by having an idea, a fixed idea of what we are. Allow us to be fluid. So everything is asking you of this. Everything is asking you fluidness, which is why you are going through this beautiful shift of energies, how you present yourself, how you be, how you express yourself. You're becoming more and more at ease with allowing yourself just to be and exploring. And yes, Source is saying you are to connect with beings likened energy. Many of you are wanting relationships, romantic relationships. Many of you are wanting friends and beings and companions. And Source is saying all of that is going to come into being. You are still really crystallizing, okay? Many of you are high frequency beings, so you released a lot of information. So there's quite a process to your transformation, right? The third dimensional humans, they have topped up to their third dimension. That's why you see, even if they cause destruction or create in ways which doesn't serve them, they're still abundant. Things are working out for them. They're fully matured in their frequency, so they are experiencing the abundance of that frequency. You are all still becoming. Some of you have already anchored and you're experiencing your abundance now, while others you are still becoming. And even in the becoming, you're experiencing more and more as whatever you're anchoring is allowing more of you to be. So know that you are going through this beautiful transition where you're about to step through this threshold, this gateway, and you are asked to really allow yourself complete limitlessness, complete restriction. That is why it is unknown. That's how you feel you have no idea what's going on. You have sources not giving you so much guidance because sources saying, remember, we're here to discover what we look like. We can't tell you what's coming up ahead. That defies the point. We're not going to condition your life like the conditioning does. Then again, us telling you what to do and the conditioning telling you what to do is the same frequency. It's not you discovering your truth. We wish to discover your truth. That is the difference. We teach you just your path of truth, but we will never tell you how to be, how to express. So release judgment, release criticizing yourself, release critiquing yourself. The human notion that we are out here judging you, and that is not true. For us, judgment, as you've seen in the tarot, is you are in your clarity. Thus, the physical and everything can see you in your clarity to give you that which is yours. So it is not a right or wrong, a good or bad. It is the expression of you being seen. That which you are is what you receive. It's just simply the ways of manifestation. Change, yes, source is saying trust, the night will become day. You have been doing so much work, and this is a beautiful show of you have been doing the inner work, the moon, the night, the shadow, healing the shadow to source, allowing yourself to express all that you are, no longer hiding all of your truth. You are now no longer imprisoning your soul with the limitations of humanity, with belief systems and structures and conditioning. You're allowing your soul to express itself fully. You're allowing all that you are within to be free. And now it's your turn to do it in the light, in the divine masculine. So know that you are changing the frequencies of healing and weaving, no longer healing the shadow, but now you are to heal the light by being your authentic truth in the light. And that's what's happening. You're emerging as your authentic frequency, allowing it to be limitless and unknown. Thus, when you are now expressing yourself in the light, it is also limitless and unknown, which is very different from how humans create, which is very limited and known, very structured. There's a set way of doing things, a set way of being, and you are all anchoring different unique ways of achieving success, achieving love, achieving abundance, achieving wealth, achieving all those things. You are saying, humans, there's no one singular way. The way of you is the way of your joy is the way of your authentic presence is the way, and all of you are doing it in different ways. And no matter the challenge you are overcoming, no matter the restrictions, the emotions, you're no longer giving in to these external factors and keeping yourself out of your truth. You are actually healing and releasing these external factors, saying, I release the guilt, I release the shame, I release the judgment, I release everything that denies me source. I'm going to be my authentic truth, and whatever comes ahead, that goes out of the way. And that's a powerful transitioning, it's a powerful weaving. So trust. And this hot air balloon is also saying source is with you now. You have now released all the tethers, all the anchors keeping your hot air balloon low vibing. You are now finally allowing your source to give you a bird's eye view, all that you are. And in that all that you are, yes, it's the bird's eye view that doesn't have vision and knowing and knowledge, but rather this feeling of abundance, this feeling of, yes, we can feel so much more is available now, and just allowing that to come through in all the different ways. The more you release the idea of you, the more you are able to receive new inspired ideas and thoughts, because you no longer imprison the inspiration to fit the idea of you. So really release the idea of you, the idea of what you'll be, the idea of how you'll heal, the idea of all of it, and allow yourself to discover it each moment. It's true present to moment creation. And those of you who are called to this reading know you're doing very well, and you are weaving and becoming your truth more and more each day. There we are, the mirror frequency. With the devil card, this Capricorn energy, Saturn energy, the mirror frequency, right? Because the devil, that Lucifer frequency, the angel of light, the bringer of the physical. You are seeing how you create in the light, in the physical, so that you may now heal yourself. This mirror frequency doesn't judge. It's simply pure, hey, what you are is what we be. So yes, if you do not like what is happening around you, look within. Don't blame me for creating this. I'm not creating this. We're simply showing you what you are. Don't blame us for what we are showing you. You go within, free your frequency, and then the physical becomes. And this is you. You are healing the physical, healing the light. No longer unawakened, creating in the restrictions of the illusion. You're now creating in the freedom of your truth, that divine love frequency, the lover's energy, the mind and the heart no longer imprisoned but free, a healing in Saturn. And Saturn is one of the big teachers and frequencies, teaching you where you deny your truth. And if you deny your truth, Queen of Cups, deny your truth, deny your love, you are learning and seeing it. Yep, the moon, again, illumination, that Piscean energy, that Cancerian energy, because the moon is in the known realm, the ruler of Cancer, right? But this card in tarot in the known realm is to align with Pisces, the two fish, one swimming in the shadow, one in the light. And now you are no longer restricting the fish of the light. You freed the fish of the shadow to be free, and now you're freeing the fish of the light. You being free in the light, in the physical, bringing through new energies, new frequencies, new abundance. That which was hiding you is no longer. We bring this through on the full moon in Libra, and Libra is of the scales, remaining at source within the scale and letting the other side, letting go, no longer micromanaging, defining what's now going to balance, but rather you remain on your side of the scale, completely on the side, and you allow whatever to come through to manifest. Source will bring the changes. It gets just like here. Here you are, the unicorn. You remain here on your side of the scale and then allow Source to bring through the changes that come through. You're no longer steering the physical manifestations, right? And it's a beautiful freeing, it's a beautiful healing, it's a beautiful alchemy. So here we are, that eclipse energy also, that partial lunar, what's been hiding your truth is being revealed. You're no longer hiding the shadow. You've freed the shadow to source, and now you are allowed to experience the freedom of the shadow, the freedom of the unknown. The shadow is all that has yet to come into the light, yet to come into physical manifestation. And you are no longer fearing that unknown energy. You are loving it, you're embracing it, you're embracing you and bringing it forth into the light. And it's a powerful transformation, it's a powerful healing. So much is happening, so don't lose faith. For sometimes when you are really up close in the reality in your life, you sort of are so in it that you don't realize this is a greater scheme. This is a huge energy we're healing. So yes, maybe the things you're wanting aren't coming left, right, and center, but that is not because you haven't done the work. It's not because you are complacent. It's not anything of that. It's perfect divine timing. Each of you are weaving the healings. Each of you are healing everything, everything, everything completely. Every single strand, fiber of existence being transmuted from fear to love, from that egoic presentation to authentic creation, the way you express yourself, the way you engage in energies, and you're just discovering yourself more and more, breaking more open, being more your authentic truth. And the more you keep doing this, this energy will crystallize, and you're going to find the physical really starting to stabilize and become the source you are. And Source is saying right now the change is upon you. It's going to happen faster than you... Look, High Priestess, from the shadow to light. It's going to happen faster than you think. So right now, take it easy. Be at ease. Be at ease with where you are. Be at ease with the current situation. Be at ease, trusting Source. You've got this. Be at ease. Whatever brings you ease, whatever feels good, allow. Don't run away from this. Don't run away from this, okay? Remember when you were in the cocoon and you could feel all the collective pain and all the anxiety and whatever it was, and instead of just rushing mindlessly doing whatever in a panic of fear or a panic of frustration and anxiety, you remained there and allowed the energies to transmute until the clarity came through. And the same now in the physical. It's now you as source in the physical. Be at ease. The more you are source, the more the frequency here might feel uncomfortable because you are no longer running away from your source. You are at source, while the majority of the human collective, the 3D humans who came here to assist, they're running away from source. So you are feeling the otherness of you, and that makes you feel uncomfortable. And source is saying, don't now backtrack, picking up addictions that take you out of your truth. Stay now, stand fast, as you did in the cocoon these past 4 years. Stand fast in your energy now as source, as the physical manifestation of you, as the butterfly fully, and witness how you then transmute the energies back to your ease, and that assists the transition. You are going through such a change right now, a transition, and you don't want your manifestations to come right now while you're still half and half. Allow the completion, allow the full moon, and source is saying it's here now, it's coming through, the concluding, the completion is upon you. So just hold on, be patient as you now come through into this turnaround energy. And it's really going to feel like, you're watching a movie and everything just seems quite dire, and then boom, huge turning point, and everything works out. And it's really going to manifest like that because your source has mastered abundance and wealth and love, all those frequencies. You are now allowing it to freely bring through that divine intervention, that miracle energy. And what's a miracle? Unexpected energy, unexpected manifestations, again from the unknown into the known. So it's really that ease with where you are and what's happening. If something shifts you out of that ease, release that rather. Don't get into your mind again around it. Feel, this feels at ease, remain there. This feels at ease, remain there. This feels at ease, remain there. Remain there. Remain there. And that's when you are now demanding that the healing, the support, the abundance, whatever comes through, the resources meet you at ease, come through at ease, within ease, and manifest for you within ease. Don't get in your mind. You see, here it is again. Trust the unknown, your intuition. If you start thinking about things coming into your mind, but source, but this, but that, listen to other people's opinions, you get really confused, you get frustrated, you get anxious. You are unknown. Allow the unknown of you to manifest. This is when you are now receiving the information of the butterfly and then trying to think about it. But the thing is, we are thinking about it using the knowledge of the caterpillar because that's how you've been using thought and thinking in the realm of the caterpillar. The realm of the butterfly says inspired frequencies from your source. It's not think all day, make a plan, think, plan. No. That's all the mindset of the caterpillar. So should you be receiving now this information and applying the old ways of thinking, you're receiving how to fly. The caterpillar doesn't even know what wings are. It's a disaster. But should you just allow yourself, okay, so flying, interesting. Flying requires surrender. Flying requires unknown and a leap of faith. Okay. Flying requires an openness, a vulnerability. Okay. Flying requires present moment all times. Okay. Flying requires authentic being and expression. Okay. And these are new energies. You're like, okay, source, well, we're just going to be here and we're going to trust and see what comes through. And the more you do this, and this is 5 is all about change and transformation, and we see here change. Don't surrender to the transformation. Don't question the change, but don't challenge it. You receive the how. You ask source, you receive the how. Don't question the how. Trust the how, because the how is butterfly frequency. You're questioning it again with a caterpillar mind. Release the questioning of the source you are. Allow that to be a discovery now. The questioning was important when you were unawakened as a caterpillar, because you had to question the conditioning you were in order for you to then liberate yourself to the truth of you. Now that you're receiving the truth of you, be open, because questioning it causes anxiety. Because you can feel when you receive it, this is ease, everything's working out. But source, I'm not seeing it. But source, how? But then it's uneasy again, right? When you were receiving the conditioning, just surrendering to it felt uneasy, questioning it felt ease. Because the questioning was aligning you back to source. So questioning that unawakened, conditioned programming, that felt at ease. But just surrendering and following it blindly felt unease. Right now, receiving this information feels at ease, but questioning it feels at unease. Because remember, it's a whole shift now. And source is saying, don't question the ease. Don't question the surrender. Don't question now that comes through. Allow that to manifest for you beautifully and wholly. It's going to bring through beautiful changes which you will enjoy. But unknown to you, new changes. Look, Nine of Pentacles, your stability. Yes, you're going to stand on your own 2 feet. Yes, you're going to be stable. Yes, you're going to feel empowered. Yes, you're going to have more than you've ever needed. Yes, you're going to be standing on your own 2 feet, and what you're going to want for nothing. And yes, look, the mirror frequency is going to finally give you the stability. Here you are, and look at your physical, rich, abundant, luxurious, and whole and free. So that which you are, the light, is now reflecting the truth of you. So trust, you are transitioning to stability. Let's get some more clarifiers. The moon again. Oh, this full moon is coming through powerfully to bring through some clearing of energies. It's time for a new cycle. It's time for a new book, not a chapter. Forget the chapter. It's time for a new book. It's time for a new timeline, a new reality. It's time for your unique frequency to come through. It's time for the mirror energy to be healed to illumination and manifestation and clarity. Balance coming through now. Trust. Ease. Allow the ease, because now that you are in your truth, you see light and shadow, yin and yang. Now that you are at ease within who you are within, is going to bring the balancing in the physical. So let go of what needs to be released. Let go the worry, let go the anxiety, and trust. Things are balancing out. It's just taking time for things to fall into place, because again, divine timing. Again, what happens to you happens to the whole collective. Again, this is a huge pot, a huge magical spell, and each of us are awakening and shifting and transforming and transitioning at very specific times, because every time we do, we're adding interesting, new, different, nuanced changes to the frequency of humanity, because this is a beautiful, delicate plan, and we want to get it right, because we are doing this, Queen of Swords, in truth and authenticity. And this is what we're anchoring in, divine truth, in a realm which has only known divine, not divine, but just known deception, known manipulation. And we're bringing this divine clarity, this concrete divine truth. You can no longer lie to people, and not being your truth feels off, feels odd. You're no longer interested in deceiving. You just speak your truth, and people must just, however they respond, because you're not saying it out of maliciousness. You're not saying it to hurt. You are just simply expressing that which you are feeling, that which is present. And you're always so mindful. So you don't have to worry that you're being abrasive, or, people saying, no, it's too much, too much. Like, no, the truth is the truth. If you receive it as too much, that's your healing. But I'm not going to dim my truth so that you feel comfortable in your lies and deception. We're done. We're so tired, right? We no longer want to do that. Here we are, Seven of Swords. Release the drama, release the mind, release the gossip, release. And we're receiving again like the fantasy, the imaginings. And Source is not saying you can't dream big and want everything. simply release the idea of how it manifests. And it's so tricky because we've always enjoyed the fantasy and the imaginings. It liberated us and freed us. And yes, we encourage the humans to fantasize and imagine because it allows them to want more and to think more beyond their boundaries, right? Beyond the boxes they have been conditioned in. But you are now free. You are in the realm of fantasy, in the realm of dreaming, in the realm of imagining. So it's for you to be open to receive it. Live the fantasy, live the dream now. Live it by getting out of your own way and allowing your dream, your fantasy to literally manifest before you. And Queen of Pentacles, look, the message cannot be clearer. Receiving your worth, receiving your value, receiving your stability, receiving a physical realm that honors you, that is worthy of you, that is seeing you, that is clear. Allow these beautiful new energies to come through and trust the process. Powerful transition, powerful changes, a powerful shift, beautiful beings you are undergoing. Trust the process, trust you now. Yes, there's a bit of a shift in how your guides are. You're experiencing your guides. It is no longer that question, answer, question guidance, because that's of the shadow, right? You're receiving the truth. You are your truth now. So it is more be open to experience, and your questions are answered through your experiencing, through your discovering, through your living. Be source and allow the physical to be the experiencing of your source. This is how you receive. And whatever feels at ease when the experiencing, go with it. It's balancing and bringing through a healing where you finally release the thoughts and the mind and the anxiety and everything that needs logic, because what you are is beyond the realm of logic. You are a fantastical frequency awakening beautiful new energies which will allow a recognition of your frequency, of your worth, of your value, and is very different from what humans have ever experienced, from what you even knew you could experience, because it's a whole new world you're stepping into, a whole new frequency of being. Blessed be.